This is the king of dong style, the man bringing sleazy back to professional wrestling, Joey Ryan.
What's up, guys? It is your favorite hot mess, Chelsea Green.
That's right, it's me again, your 24-year-old piece of gold, Leo Rush.
And you're watching the hottest,
the most iconic E-Fed in the world.
HKW Wrestling.
HKW Wrestling. Enjoy.
Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Richard G. Mayer, and welcome to HKW Friday Night Rampage. We are live from Erie, Pennsylvania. It is our last stop before this weekend's epic showdown in Las Vegas, Nevada. HKW Brimstone, where Christopher Chaos and Rob Roman will step inside Hell in a Cell, where Ricky Armstrong will put his career on the line in the hopes of becoming the HKW champion, and where Big Country and Ken Skull will collide for the World Heavyweight title. We're getting ready to go tonight. Start things off with Femme Fatale action in the ring, making her HKW debut, Akira Sakamoto. And she is not going to get the warmest of welcomes here to the HKW because her opponent tonight, one of the most dominating women in the entire HKW women's division, Stacy Starr. She's coming out here alongside her typical entourage, Eddie Flex and Smash the Swole Apocalypse.
And representing the Jocks from Raleigh, North Carolina, Storm.
Stacy Starr, former HKW Women's Champion, has to be considered one of the favorites in this Femme Fatale tournament. This is our final first round matchup. This coming Wednesday on HKW Prestige, we will announce all of the names of the ladies that have managed to qualify with the second round of the Femme Fatale tournament. Of course, we can't do so until we see an end of this contest here tonight. Sakamoto, very excited to be making her HKW debut here tonight on Friday Night Rampage, and immediately taken over by Stacy Starr. Big kick to the back and a leg drop coming down across the neck. Folks, we got an epic card planned for you tonight. We got a double main event. Both Big Country and Ken Skull have been given the opportunity to choose the opponent for the other here this evening. We don't know who Ken Skull is going to be facing. We don't know who Big Country is going to be facing. But much in the way that the Alpha Angel, Brian Mead, and Rob Roman did not disappoint this past Wednesday on Prestige with those mystery tag team partners of theirs. You can be sure that here tonight, Big Country and Ken Skull will not disappoint when it comes to choosing opponents for one another. The last opponents that Country and Skull will face off against before colliding this Sunday at HKW Brimstone for the World Heavyweight Championship. Covered there by Akira Sakamoto and Stacy Starr, able to power out just before the 2 count. Sakamoto trying to stay on the offense. And floating over Stacy Starr, turning the vertical suplex into a modified Falcon Arrow, followed up with a backdrop. And these fans here in Erie definitely behind Akira Sakamoto. Sakamoto driving the heel of her foot down onto the elbow of Stacy Starr, going to try and jam that arm up. Anything to slow down the power of Stacy Starr. We got to give it up to Akira, looking pretty good here. Drop kick to the back on Stacy Starr. Starr grabbing a hold of the arm of Sakamoto, gonna power her down in there. Grabbing a hold of the hair of Sakamoto is Stacy Starr. And you can agree or disagree with the tactics that Starr likes to use inside the ring. Trust me, she's not going to care either way. But you can't deny how effective Stacy Starr has managed to make these underhanded tactics, the most minute thing, like a little hair pulling, can completely turn the tide of a match in the favor of a woman like Stacy Starr. And that's something that every one of these contenders in the Femme Fatale tournament is going to have to be aware of as long as Starr remains a combatant. It's quite frankly something that Cynthia St. Clair is going to have to take notice of for as long as she wants to hold the undisputed HKW Women's Championship. Of course, she's going to be putting that championship on the line this Sunday in Las Vegas, Nevada, against the former champion for almost 300 days in April Mead. Drop kick to the back of Akira Sakamoto. Stacy Starr certainly seems proud of herself. Little victory dance in the middle of the ring as Eddie Flex and Smash do a similar one out here at ringside. Starr gonna stack up Akira Sakamoto up on that top turnbuckle, heading up top. And a Frankensteiner whipping Akira Sakamoto down to the canvas. Stacy Starr taking her time with the newcomer Sakamoto. Submission hold locked in deep. Sakamoto rolling through. Good move by Akira there. Not able to follow up. And again, Stacy Starr driving the face of Akira Sakamoto down into the canvas. Irish whip into the ropes. Flying back across the ring comes Sakamoto. Holding on to the ropes is Sakamoto. Stacy Starr not able to connect with a drop kick. That right forearm into the nose of Akira Sakamoto is a different story altogether. Akira trying to get something going. Big boot into the face of Starr in the corner. Sakamoto feeding off of these fans here tonight in Erie, Pennsylvania. Big kick to the jaw of Stacy Starr. Whoa! Shades of Ricky Armstrong with that kick. Here's a cover. What? And wow! the power of Stacy Starr, shooting her entire body off the mat before the referee's hand can even get to one. Can't deny the power that Stacy Starr brings to the ring each and every time that she steps within the ropes. And as she slides back into the ring, it's Akira Sakamoto finding her way back over the barricade. Oh! And running headlong into that super kick of Stacy Starr. And Starr, feet on the ropes, ref doesn't see it. Oh, come on! An incredible effort put forth tonight by Akira Sakamoto. And Stacy Starr, in typical Stacy Starr fashion, cheat to win, using those ropes for a little extra leverage, and that is going to be enough to put away Akira Sakamoto. A wonderful, wonderful debut for Akira Sakamoto. Certainly hope to see more of her here in HKW. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, your winner here tonight, Stacy Starr. We got more HKW Friday Night Rampage coming up here tonight on this go-home edition of Friday Night Rampage as we gear up to this Sunday in HKW Brimstone. Make sure to slam down on that subscribe button, hit the ringside bell, and get ready for more incredible HKW Friday Night Rampage here tonight.
Here is your winner, Storm.
Chris, you stupid son of a bitch. If you're gonna beat somebody down, you beat them down so they stay down. If you were gonna teach somebody a lesson, then you teach them all the way. I want the Devil's Playground, Chris. I want Chris Chaos and Rob Roman locked inside Hell in a Cell.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and during the break, Stacy Starr grabbing a hold of the mic and demanding a shot at the Undisputed Women's Championship. Whether she was blowing smoke or actually expected to get it, she was immediately confronted by the Undisputed Women's Champion, Cynthia St. Clair, who came down to the ring and said, "You want it? You got it." And just like that, the bell has been rung, and this match is underway. Stacey Starr and Cynthia St. Clair, and this is for the undisputed Women's Championship. And a big headbutt into the face of Stacey Starr, courtesy of the bipolar bombshell. Cynthia St. Clair Irish whips Stacey Starr across the ring, catches the arm, and floats her over with a hip toss. Looking for a scoop slam is Cynthia St. Clair. Starr slipping out the back, caught with the arm drag, courtesy of the HKW Women's Champion. Stacey Starr powering over. Cynthia St. Clair lands on her feet, but falls to the floor after a big right hand from the Swopocalypse is Stacey Starr. And I don't know how wise this is for the bipolar bombshell coming out here, putting her title on the line just 2 nights before she is set to go one-on-one with the undisputed women's champion, or former women's champion, April Mead. Half crab applied by Cynthia St. Clair, can't quite hold on to it. Forced to relinquish the hold, and immediately back to her feet pops Stacey Starr. Rolling over to St. Clair, looking for the cover. Quick kick out by the HKW Women's Champion. Form into the face of Starr, responds with a kick to the midsection. But the bipolar bombshell ramping it up, maybe ready to unleash personality at number 18. For those of you not in the know, that's the one she tries to keep bottled up. Thrown over by Cynthia St. Clair, holding on for the pinfall. Leg too close to the ropes. Eddie Flex more than willing to point that out to the referee, who calls for the rope break, excuse me. Stacey Starr, Irish whip to the bipolar bombshell into the corner, but a big elbow from St. Clair into the face of Stacey Starr, gonna force Starr to put Cynthia in that trio low. Starr all over the women's champion here, hoping to become the new undisputed women's champion here tonight and turn the tables on her former Valkyrie cohort. April Mead, super kick into the face of Cynthia St. Clair. That's the move she just beat Akira Sakamoto with moments ago. 2. Oh! 2 3/4. It was almost over right there. But the bipolar bombshell not gonna give up her stranglehold on the HKW Undisputed Women's Championship. St. Clair popping back to her feet. European uppercut into the face of Starr and a drop kick. Put Starr down onto her back. Erie, Pennsylvania is on its feet. Stacey Starr backdoors and immediately drilled down with a bipolar brainbuster. Courtesy of Cynthia St. Clair. And right in front of smashing Eddie Flex, that is gonna be it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still the undisputed women's champion, the bipolar bombshell, Cynthia St. Clair. I applaud the effort on the part of Stacey Starr tonight, being willing to fight not just once but twice. She will continue on in the Femme Fatale tournament, but here tonight, not going to be enough to take down the undisputed women's champion, one of the toughest women we've ever seen in the HKW, Cynthia St. Clair. Ladies and gentlemen,
Here is
Stay tuned. Coming up next, Michael Scars Minor goes one-on-one with Justin Tense. We're throwing out the rule books. There's no disqualification. Plus, our double main event later on tonight, Big Country and Brother Ken Skull, each picking mystery opponents for the other. All that's still to come here tonight on HKW Friday Night Rampage.
Hey guys, it's Archangel Brian Mead here. Just want to remind you to slam down on that subscribe button so you have a chance to win this Becky Lynch Funko Pop we're giving away at 300 subscribers. Just make sure to hit subscribe, leave a comment on this video. Good luck.
Oh, there you see Justin Tense making his way out here to the ring. Definitely one of the top contenders for that social media champion. Wait, there's Michael Scars Minor. Michael Scars Minor sneaking up here. Oh! Coming up behind Justin Tense and nailing Tense right in the back of the head with that social media championship belt. Tense never even saw it coming. And I mean, this is a no disqualification match. At least it's scheduled to be Michael Scars Minor clearly taking advantage of the rules here tonight. We might need to get Justin Tense some help out. Oh, and now Scars immediately going underneath the ring. And he's got a steel chair. This is just great. Tense sliding into the ring. Oh! Oh my God. Justin Tense not even able to get his hands up to protect him from that shot from Michael Scars Minor. Minor just teeing off on Justin Tense here. Wedging that steel chair in between the barricades. It's my understanding this is technically a match. This match is underway, ladies and gentlemen. No disqualification here tonight, and all I can say is I hope that Apocalypse, CJ Mundo, and James Love, the three men scheduled to meet the social media champion Michael Scars Minor coming up this weekend at HKW Brimstone are watching. Because just like here tonight, that match will be no disqualification. There will be no rules. And every one of those guys needs to be wary of exactly this kind of assault. These underhanded attacks on the part of the HKW social media champion. A man who's more than willing to do anything to win in Michael Scars Minor. Justin Tense doing the right thing. You're trying to take away that table from right home. An official just getting laid out here by Scars in that shot from the table. Michael Scars Minor is out of control, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Tense is in serious trouble. Being pulled out of the corner. Scars has Tense up. Oh! And a very, very violent powerbomb to Justin Tense's. Scars stomping away at the back of the neck. That same spot that he slammed the social media championship belt into. Michael Scars Minor. Oh! Dropping down Justin Tense. And mercifully, this one is over, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get. Can we see if Justin Tense is okay, please? Michael Scars Minor sending an emphatic message to his opponents this weekend at HKW Brimstone.
Here is your winner, Magnificent One, Michael Miner.
Is Justin Tense okay? We have officials heading out to check out Justin Tense. Whoa! And Miner, whoa, leave him alone! Leave him alone! Michael Miner not gonna let these officials come out here to check on Justin Tense. He's got Tense back into the ring, headbutt into the face of Justin Tense, who is bleeding emphatically. No! Spun around and slammed hard down onto the back of his neck. No, Miner, enough is enough! Package pile driver to Justin Tense. This is sick. And then there's Manoa Parkway and Love, the three men who will meet Michael Scars Miner this Sunday at HKW Brimstone.
Chris, you stupid son of a bitch. If you're gonna beat somebody down, you beat them down so they stay down. If you were gonna teach somebody a lesson, then you teach them all the way. I want the Devil's Playground, Chris. I want Chris Chaos and Rob Roman locked inside Hell in a Cell.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. EMTs currently tending to Justin Tense in the back after that overly violent display on the part of Michael Scars Miner. I'm personally going to apologize to each and every one of you for the display that we just saw on the part of the HKW social media champion. Meanwhile, we're getting ready to go with our next contest. It is going to be tag team action. And in the ring there you see one of the biggest, baddest women in the HKW, Brianna B. Lethal, going to be joined tonight by the newest member of the EFED Elite, the former undisputed women's champion and current #1 contender to the women's championship, April Mead.
And her partner, from Detroit, Michigan, the Queen.
April Mead and Brianna B. Lethal. This is definitely a dangerous pairing we have here tonight, getting ready for tag team action. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just still blown away by what we just saw out of Michael Scars Minor. Just intense, one of the most beloved superstars in the entire HKW locker room, and that display by Minor was just beyond uncalled for.
And their opponent, first, from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Jones, America's Sweetheart.
And we're going to get Scarlett Jones out here. First member of the opposing team will be coming up against Brianna B. Lethal and April Mead here tonight. And how impressive did Scarlett Jones look on her debut? That incredible contest she had a couple weeks ago in the Femme Fatale tournament. She was victorious, and we will see her continue on in the tournament. But here tonight, she's going to have to flex those muscles against a very strong competitor in Brianna B. Lethal, but also a very talented and well-versed competitor in April Mead. But she's got a hell of a tag team partner in Mel here tonight. Mel, a former HKW Women's Champion in her own right. And if there is one woman in the back who might just be able to go pound for pound when it comes to power against Brianna B. Lethal, it is Mel. Mel choosing to not start things off. Instead, it's going to be Brianna B. Lethal and Scarlett Jones. Scarlett trying for a collar elbow tie-up with Brianna, but instead just being forced down to the mat quite violently, and Scarlett Jones going to roll to the outside, rethinking her game plan. A little lick in the eyes by Scarlett Jones, taking a bit of a shortcut, but do what you got to do when you're up against a woman the size of Brianna B. Lethal. April Mead right there on the other side of the ropes, directing traffic as a spear collides into the ribs of Scarlett Jones. And you know, Scarlett certainly looked impressive in that Femme Fatale tournament matchup that we saw her in, but stepping up into the higher ranks of the HKW Women's Division here tonight, as she is now in the ring with arguably the most successful woman in HKW history, the EFED Elites, April Mead. Right hand into the face of Scarlett Jones, grabbing a hold of the wrist and giving a little extra oomph on that short arm clothesline, trying to whip her into the face of Mel. Mel wisely dropping down to the floor as Jones caught by Mead and powered over, vertical suplex by the former women's champion. And I'm being told that glued to a monitor in the back is the bipolar bombshell, Cynthia St. Clair, closely appraising this situation. April Mead whipping Scarlett Jones into the corner, and Mel has seen enough, tagging herself in. Big right hands into the face of Mead. Follows it up with a series of knees. Brought up into the chest of Mead, who looks for a clothesline. Mel ducking underneath. The Samoan is in control and dropping the queen of the elite across that top rope, neck first. Turning things around in the favor of the team of Scarlett and the Samoan. And it's April Mead forced to roll out to the floor, slowing back down the momentum to a place where she can reassert control. That's a veteran move there on the part of April Mead. and just the kind of thing that it shows exactly why she was the undisputed women's champion for just under 300 days here in the HKW. Scarlett Jones whipped across the ring, back into the corner, Brianna B. Lethal and Mead. But Scarlett turning things around. Brianna B. Lethal taking a shot to the midsection, April cutting off. The attack of Scarlett Jones with an elbow. Scarlett able to make the tag into Mel. But Mel twisted up around and dropped out of the knee tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, courtesy of the Queen of the Elite. Tag in to Brianna B. Lethal, the two big women of the women's division, and double team flapjack, dropping Mel flat onto her face. Brianna B. Lethal gonna go after the back of the knee of Mel. Doesn't matter how big, how strong you are. But Brianna B. Lethal can't get Mel up. Mel gonna reverse things into a DDT. Brianna B. Lethal wanting to assert her dominance as the toughest woman in the HKW, couldn't quite get Mel up over her head, and instead turning things into a ground game here with the submission and locking in the armbar. Now, no, again, Mel fighting out of the grasp of Brianna B. Lethal, and it's Brianna forced to tag out, bringing in the Queen of the Elite, April Mead. Oh, a famouser! And look at the height. Look at the height that April Mead got on that one. Scarlett Jones distracting the attention of the former women's champion, kicking up a foot into the face of Mead, who's forced to turn attention back to Mel, elevating her with that wrist breaker submission, and now a shot in the midsection of Scarlett Jones. The distraction of Jones just enough for Mel to cut off the attack of April. April sending Mel over to the outside, and the Queen watches from on high. Mel heading back into the ring, Irish whip, sending Mead into the corner. And now Mel going to work with those big stops, gonna bring April out with a modified powerbomb. April dropping down onto her back as Mel bringing for the boot. April groggily dipping her head to the side, and no! Didn't avoid that one, however. Mel, huge shot in the face of April Mead. That's going to bring in Brianna B. Lethal to cut off the attack of Mel. Russian leg sweep, putting the Samoan down. And now Scarlett Jones and Brianna B. Lethal both watch as their partners are down inside the ring. Mel going after Brianna B. Lethal. That's going to create the distraction April was looking for. Mead dropping down Brianna B. Lethal, and it's Scarlett Jones coming in to say things for her team. April Mead putting down Mel, and gotta believe she does that this Sunday. She will recapture that undisputed women's championship that currently resides around the waist of the bipolar bombshell Cynthia St. Clair. Mel scooping up April, and Mel driving down April. I can do it. Wait, no, Brianna B. Lethal coming in from behind, and the power of Brianna dropping Mel down onto her back, crawling towards April, looking to follow up with a cover. Anything she can do to try and get a W for her team. Scarlett Jones dropped off the apron, Brianna B. Lethal in rare form here tonight. Russian leg sweep puts down Mel as April Mead climbs back to her feet. Oh! Stiff shot to the back of the neck. Courtesy of Scarlett Jones, and Brianna finally able to power up Mel, dropping her down with that gorilla press slam. April on the outside now, trying to take it to both members of this opposing tag team. Scarlett Jones dropped down hard onto the back of her neck right there on the ring apron. Easily the hardest part of the ring. Meanwhile, Mel just trying to get back to her feet. April sliding back into the ring. Mel able to make the referee's 10 count. April still in a measure of control here. Mel trying to power through April with the armbar, but April a stiff shot to Mel. Mel with a stiff shot of her own. Forearm into the face of April Mead. Clothesline taking down April. A second one. Brianna B. Lethal into the ring. Clubbing blow to the back of Brianna B. Lethal. She's sent into the corner. And a big booty bump courtesy of Mel. Again, April catches a big kick to the face. Mel is in control, has April up. No. This double team assault by April Mead and Brianna B. Lethal. That's going to bring in Scarlett Jones. The referee trying to get some measure of control here. April slowly back to her feet. Here comes Scarlett Jones from behind, dropping down Mead face first as a cover. I can do it one. No. Brianna attacking Scarlett Jones, powers her over. Modified German suplex to Scarlett Jones, putting us right back to square one. April Mead, Scarlett Jones, the two legal women in this contest. Scarlett Jones heading up to the top rope. What she got planned here for April? April slowly making her way back to her feet. Here comes Jones. No! April catching us, twisting Scarlett Jones and dropping her down onto her face. Mel with a shot to the side of the head of April Mead. Mead gonna respond. Cover now on Jones. Jones with a kick out at one. Famouser. A Famouser by April. There's the cover. 1, 2. That's gonna do it. April Mead and Brianna B. Lethal with more than a few underhanded tactics here tonight. And that will put away Mel and Scarlett Jones. An incredible effort by Jones and Mel here tonight, but I mean, the way that Brianna B. Lethal and April Mead worked this match, almost turning it into a handicap match, just the two of them. Phenomenal effort on front of both teams.
The Queen.
Coming up next, Kaiju's Jason gonna go one-on-one with Xander Shaw. Still come out here on HKW Friday Night Rampage. Over the past several weeks, we saw El Diablo concoct a master plan to recruit these kaijus, these monsters, in order to claim the HKW Chaos Championship. He pulled off that plan in spades. And coming up this weekend, HKW Brimstone, Diablo will be forced to put that Chaos title on the line against Christian Wright. But here tonight, maybe the only good thing for Christian Wright to come out of all this is the budding friendship between Wright and the two men who seem to have had his back to these attacks from the Kaijus. Daniel Roberts and the leader of every generic aholic in the HKW Nation, Xander Shaw.
Christian Wright. And from Madison,
There you see
Wisconsin,
Christian Wright
weighing in
accompanying
at 271 pounds.
Xander Shaw out here to the ring.
Xander Shaw.
Best of luck to Christian Wright coming up this Sunday. HKW Brimstone looking to recapture that Chaos Championship. And an equal amount of goodwill and good luck to Xander Shaw tonight as he gets ready to take on the monster known as Jason. Jason and Shaw, no strangers to one another. And Jason started things off, picking up the body of Shaw, slamming him down hard with a spine buster. Shaw gonna respond, but leg being caught by Jason. Dragon Rod takes over. Dragon Leg Whip takes over Xander Shaw. Can't imagine what Jason doing a Dragon Rana would look like. Pretty incredible, I would imagine. Nevertheless, Jason grabbing a hold of the neck of Xander Shaw, beginning to wrench away at the body of Shaw. Quick cover there by the monster. And it's the leader of every generic aholic here in Erie, Pennsylvania, as well across the HKW Nation, Xander Shaw, turning the tide in his favor. Irish whip sending the monster over the top rope, toppling down to the floor. And Shaw gonna beg Jason to come back into the ring to try his luck again. Irish whip, no, short arm, turning Jason back towards Xander Shaw. Nice offense on the part of the former HKW champion, Xander Shaw. But Jason gonna cut off Shaw. I think you do have to give the strength advantage to the monster in this contest. And he's going to use that strength advantage, wrenching back on the neck with that knee planted firmly in the spine of Xander Shaw. And Shaw could be in trouble here as the monster starts to whittle away at the generic exterior of Xander Shaw. Shaw twisting around the monster with the power slam, looking for the cover, but not able to come away with even a one fall. Xander Shaw with those boots into the shoulder of Jason, trying to stay on the offense, but Jason just absorbing blow after blow on the part of Xander Shaw. It's like a monster movie in there. I mean, can you imagine what it'd be like to be in the ring with Jason Voorhees, with Michael Myers? That's exactly what Xander Shaw is being asked to do here tonight. HKW Friday Night Rampage. Again, thank you everyone for joining us here tonight. And if you haven't already, please consider slamming down on that subscribe button and ringing the ringside bell. Does so much for us here on the channel. Jason rolling back into the ring and being caught by the leader of the generic nation, Xander Shaw. And X-Breaker dropping down Jason. We've seen many an opponent put down with that maneuver. on the part of Xander Shaw. Shaw continuing the offense on those shoulders and neck of the monster Jason. Irish whip now to Jason and put down big boot by Xander Shaw. Shaw with right hands in the face of Jason. Jason Andrew with rights and lefts of his own. And now beginning to tee off on Shaw, picking up Shaw, and Shaw going to be dropped down out of the corner. Looking for a boot, but Shaw catching it just before it connect with his chest and possibly just cave in his rib cage. What an effort on the part of Xander Shaw tonight. But there may be no overcoming this monster of a man, the Kaiju's own Jason El Diablo and Christian Wright, both looking on from ringside. The two men who coming up this weekend, HKW Brimstone, right here on the HKW Network, will collide for that Chaos Championship. Jason shot to the solar plexus of Xander Shaw. And now heading all the way up to the Iron District. Xander Shaw trying to get back to his feet. Here comes Jason off the top. And a huge boot into the face of the monster. Take another look at this. And that's gonna do it. Xander Shaw, a monstrous boot. Every bit of pun intended, I guess, to a monster Jason, who, you know, we call it high risk for a reason, and that is exactly why. A huge high risk on the part of the monster Jason, coming back and turning things in the favor of Xander Shaw. Right here, look at that. That huge boot dropping the monster Jason emphatically on the back of his head and delivering a 1-2-3 for Xander Shaw here tonight. Wow.
Here is your winner, the assassin.
My hat is off to the generic one, Xander Shaw. And get ready, our double main event starts next. Big Country and Ken Skull both delivering mystery opponents for the other. Here tonight, double main event on HKW Friday Night Rampage.
Hey guys, it's Archangel Brian Mead here. Just want to remind you to slam down on that subscribe button so you have a chance to win this Becky Lynch Funko Pop we're giving away at 300 subscribers. Just make sure to hit subscribe, leave a comment on this video. Good luck.
Alright folks, well, he is the #1 contender to the HKW's World Heavyweight Championship right here on Friday Night Rampage.
Weighing in at 400 pounds.
And he could become the king of the blue brand coming up this Friday at HKW Brimstone. But first, he's going to have to get through the hand-picked opponent of the Brotherhood's Ken Skull. But there's one man who might just be able to make it through any man on the roster in the HKW. It is Big Country. We have seen him exercise feat of strength after feat of strength. Oh, come on. And it looks like Big Country is going to have to deal with a member of the E-Fed Elite here tonight. And there you see the Elite Enforcer, Christopher Chaos, the man who this Sunday will step inside of Hell in a Cell against Rob Roman. It'll be chaos, it'll be anarchy inside of Hell in a Cell this Sunday at Brimstone. You certainly won't want to miss that. But as you think back to this Wednesday on HKW Friday Night Prestige, you have to remember it was the E-Fed Elites, Alpha Angel Brian Mead, who recruited the Brotherhood as his mystery tag team partners, and almost seems a bit of tit for tat here as the E-Fed Elite returning the favor, and the Enforcer coming out here to do battle with Big Country here tonight. Here we go. A couple of big hosses, and Country grabbing a hold of Christopher Chaos, tossing Chaos down, has him up, and a vertical suplex dropping the Enforcer down onto his back. Christopher Chaos, one of the strongest competitors here in the HKW, a former multi-time HKW champion, former internet champion, former with just about everything, and currently one half the HKW tag team champions alongside the Alpha Angel of Brian Mead. Meanwhile, you got Big Country, a man who, well, quite frankly, I don't think he even needs a tag team partner. We've seen him with so many incredible feats of strength. You know, when he got in the ring with the Outlaw, those two guys literally broke the ring. We saw him get inside a steel cage with Michael Scars Minor and tear down the cage wall. We've seen him take it to both Adam Duke and Six Smiles simultaneously in handicap action. But he is in there tonight against a former HKW champion and one half the HKW tag team champions, Christopher Chaos, a man who certainly boasts his own impressive resume here in the HKW. Chaos, of course, a former Royal Gauntlet winner, a man who has brought down the ring himself when he competed against Whip Dog Johnson back at the first ever Digital Revolution in the main event. Of course, given the moniker of the Madman after winning the HKW's inaugural Wasteland tournament back then, known as the King of Madness tournament. Excuse me, the Lord of Madness tournament. And the DDT there being twisted around on the part of Christopher Chaos, dropping down Big Country. And Chaos, I have yet to see Chaos go for a pinfall here, but he sure has been more than willing to level those big heavy blows on the part on Big Country. Gotta wonder if he has some of those marching orders, do as much damage as possible. But Big Country, he needs no marching orders. He's gonna do whatever he damn well pleases, and that's gonna include a thunderous powerbomb to Christopher Chaos. And these fans certainly coming alive here in Erie, Pennsylvania. A modified powerbomb brings Big Country out of the corner on the part of Christopher Chaos. Chaos looking for a boot into the gut of Big Country. Country dropping down Christopher Chaos with a DDT. Big Country hooking the arm of Chaos, elevating him over. Big vertical suplex by an even bigger Country. And even Christopher Chaos, a guy who has held the HKW championship on multiple occasions, one half the current tag team champions, even he seems to be slowing down here as Country levels Chaos with every continued blow. Chaos, but I'll give it to Chaos. Chaos does seem to be weathering the big storm that is Big Country here tonight. Nice move on the part of Country, using a little of the E-Fed Elite Zone tactics against them, tricking Chaos outside of the ring so he can take back control. Nice move there on the part of Big Country, but this could do it. Chris Chaos has Country up, and Elite ending to Big Country, and that could do it. Christopher Chaos has put down so many opponents with that maneuver. Coming out to, oh, whoa, Big Country kicking out at 2. I don't know where the hell he found it. Digging down deep and kicking out of an elite ending on the part of Christopher Chaos. And Chaos is just furious. Chaos off the ropes, big boot in the face of Country, follows it up with a leg drop. And again, notice how Chaos not looking for a pinfall, instead more than happy to put the fists into the face of Country. Country answering back with a punch of his own, head wrapped around the throat of Chaos, looking for that choke slam, can't quite connect. Headbutt now into the face of Christopher Chaos. Country unrelenting. Elbow bleeding down from Christopher Chaos, looks for a cover, 2, and again, Big Country kicking out of the pinfall attempt by the E-Fed Elites, Christopher Chaos. Chaos stalking Country, but Country kick to the midsection on Chaos, who gets tossed across the ring into the corner. Here comes Big Country. That size 14 boot drilling across the jaw of Christopher Chaos. Here comes Chaos looking to answer with one boot of his own. Can't quite connect, instead popping back up and using the continued momentum for that Luthez press. Gotta give credit where credit is due. That was an impressive move on the part of Christopher Chaos as Country rolls out to the floor, looking to again slow down the momentum of Chaos. Chaos almost falling for the same trick twice, but instead luring in Country and drops down Country with a DDT. And this time Country seems to be legitimately trying to shake out the cobwebs as the blood pours from the head of Country. Country catching hold of Chaos. Oh! Big Country bomb. 2. Only 2. Big Country, the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. Christopher Chaos, the man who this Sunday will step inside of the most demonic structure in all professional wrestling, Hell in a Cell, along with Rob Roman. Neither of these men are willing to give an inch And you are seeing a war of the two baddest big men in the HKW here tonight. Christopher Chaos, Big Country, oh! Backbreaker to Chaos. And now, Country, looking for that chokeslam. This, no, can't quite get it again. Chaos has the move, well scouted, dropping down Big Country with that jawbreaker. The veteran antics on display by the EFED Elites, Christopher Chaos. And now, first cover for Chaos in this matchup. And Country powering out. Chaos is stunned here, ladies and gentlemen. Country, big knee into the gut of Christopher Chaos. Catches Chaos, elevating him, dropping him across that top rope. Covered by Big Country. 1, 2, no, only 2. Christopher Chaos this time, the one to kick out. Country looking for the running snap mirror. Chaos avoiding contact. DDT to Big Country. My hats off to both of these men. The Country getting pummeled across the face. Wait, what the hell? 2 Chaos from your friend Rob? Wait, Rob just rickrolled Chris Chaos! Rob just rickrolled Chris Chaos and Big Country! Country's got Chaos! Choke slam! Third time's a charm, choke slam, dropping down Christopher Chaos 2! And Chaos still somehow able to get the shoulder off the mat. Rob Roman distracting Christopher Chaos with a good old-fashioned rickroll. Big Country, tombstone power driver, 1, 2. He's done it. Big Country putting away Christopher Chaos here tonight. Wow! What a match! Christopher Chaos and Big Country, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a fan of a battle of big guys, then you might just vote that match of the year. Absolutely incredible. Big Country finally able to connect. It took 3 shots, but finally able to connect with that choke slam, following it up with a massive tombstone power driver, and that's gonna do it. Who will Big Country choose as Ken Skull's opponent here tonight? Will Ken Skull be as fortunate as Country? We will find out right after this. It is our last break. Stay tuned on main event. Ken Skull versus the mystery opponent picked by Big Country. That match is next.
Chris, you stupid son of a bitch. If you're gonna beat somebody down, you beat him down so they stay down. If you were going to teach somebody a lesson, then you teach them all the way. I want the Devil's Playground, Chris. I want Chris Chaos and Rob Roman locked inside Hell in a Cell.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And on his way to the ring, he's one of the baddest men in all of professional wrestling, the World Heavyweight Champion, the leader of the Brotherhood, Ken Skull.
The World Heavyweight Champion.
And the question is, who has Big Country chosen to be Ken Skull's opponent here tonight? He's still out here at ringside. Well, what? What do you mean it's you? You already wrestled, Country. You can't... ladies and gentlemen, Big Country, he's out here right next to me. He's telling me that he is going to be Ken Skull's opponent tonight. We're going to get a preview of our matchup, of the World Heavyweight Championship matchup, coming up this Sunday at Brimstone right here tonight. Here we go. Skull immediately running across, attacking Country. Country being taken down to a knee, but not going down to Skull. Country's already been in a hell of a match tonight. We were barely able to get the bleeding on his forehead to stop during the break. And somehow this horse, even after going one-on-one already here tonight against Chris Chaos, now stepping in the ring with the leader of the Brotherhood, the baddest man on the blue brand, Brother Ken Skull. I gotta say, I don't know how wise a move this was on the part of Big Country. Skull, one of the most dominant performers we've ever seen inside a squared circle, managing to capture world titles everywhere he's gone. Former KZW champion, current World Heavyweight Champion here on HKW Friday Night Rampage. You think about the success that he's had, the success that his own flesh and blood, the Outlaw, has had here in the HKW, and you can definitely make an argument for talent being hereditary. Big Country making his way back up to his feet, putting Skull onto his back, grabbing a hold of the head of Skull, and gonna pick Brother Ken Skull up with a vertical suplex, but Skull with a knee into the head of Big Country, dropping down, Luthez press, and now a cover by Brother Ken Skull. Quick kick out there by Big Country. And my hat is off to Big Country, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, how in the hell do you go from facing an athlete like Christopher Chaos just moments ago to willingly stepping inside the ring with the World Heavyweight Champion, one of the baddest men in professional wrestling, Brother Ken Skull, mere minutes later? Any normal man would have been destroyed a long time ago, but Big Country is no normal man. Big Country, the resident superhero, if you will, of the HKW, and getting caught by Brother Ken Skull, powered over the top rope with a clothesline. Still Still answering back. A thunderous chop across the chest of Ken Skull. I'm sure they heard that clear all the way up in the cheap seats as Ken Skull gets tossed over the barricade. Brother Ken, Big Country gonna break the referee's 10 count. Smart move on the part of Country. Catches the leg of Ken Skull. Has Skull around the throat. And Skull receiving the same fate as Christopher Chaos moments ago. That big choke slam. Ken Skull fighting back, right hands into the face of Country. And I know Country is big, I know he's strong, I know he's tough. But can he hold out here tonight against the world champion, Ken Skull? Could he do the unthinkable? Could he do the impossible and put away both Ken Skull and Christopher Chaos in the same night? Or will Ken Skull continue to prove his own dominant ways here in the HKW? I mean, only one individual in the entire HKW currently holds a victory over Big Country at all. Of course, that's the Brotherhood's 6 Mile, and there's a big asterisk on that one, ladies and gentlemen, as the Brotherhood did everything they could to screw over Big Country that night. If you take away that, Country, a man who's never lost here in the HKW, and I gotta believe that I believe in Big Country. Big right hand there from brother Ken Skull. Skull catching a hold. No, Country's got Skull up and a spine buster. Dropping Skull hard onto his back. Brother Ken Skull's got to be near done here. Country on his feet. He is feeding off these fans here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Has Skull up, choke slam. Choke slam to brother Ken Skull. And somehow Skull still remaining conscious, not moving quickly, but still moving, crawling towards the rope, able to get back to his feet, and dropped out of the ring and down to the floor by the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship, Big Country. And Country, drilling! Big Country drilling Ken Skull through the barricade here tonight. These fans chanting, "This is awesome," and I couldn't agree more. This is awesome. This is incredible. This is exactly the kind of action you can expect each and every Friday night right here on Rampage. Big Country is in the ring and he's begging for Ken Skull to get back inside with him. Here he comes, brother Ken Skull! Skull going down and taking out the knee of Big Country. And now it's Country tossed over the top rope down to the floor. And boy, does Ken Skull look proud of himself. Country twisting things around. Skull tossed into the barricade. And now the body of Skull and his head careening off of that ring post. Referees count up to 5. Country begging Skull to return to the ring and face him. Skull more than happy to oblige. Kick to the midsection on Country. Skull, Skull with a pile driver. A wicked pile driver to Big Country. And now a cover 1, 2. Oh! Big Country just barely getting the shoulder up before the 2 count. And now Ken Skull stalking his opponent. And he's got that chokehold locked in. That chokehold. And that's going to do it. Referee calling for the bell. I never saw Country give up. Nevertheless, referee calling for the bell here tonight. Country. Yes? All right, we're hearing that Country did in fact submit. But what an effort put forth by the #1 contender for the HKW's World Heavyweight Championship here on Rampage. Big Country went through Chris Chaos, and he almost, in the same breath, stopped Brother Ken Skull. What's going to happen this Friday when the world title's on the line? Can Ken Skull stop Big Country when he's at 100%? We're going to find out, and we hope that you join us. The action starts this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's HKW Brimstone. This has been Friday Night Rampage. I've been Richard G. Mayer. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you Sunday. Till then, good night, everybody.